Good morning, everybody, and my fine feathered friends. As I said earlier, happy St. Patrick's Day. I do hope you're all up and getting rolling and feeling like $1,000,000. Did you see my green shirt? Doesn't it look nice? Yep, I am ready to go. Nobody's going to be pinching me all day long. So be safe today. If you're going to drink that stupid juice, make sure you don't drive your car, but make sure you make a difference and have some fun. On top of all that rant, I want to say good morning. Welcome to the multi-level mangler in the King Arthur's court. That's what we're reading. It's the Hair on Fire call. Before we go there, it's my daily rant of what I want to talk about. And Richard Brooke said it so well. Find the next company you're going to join. Stay with that company forever and expect to have a lot of problems. Find the next company that you're going to have problems with. And I was talking to Steve Wallach when he was with Superlife, and they wouldn't ship product, and they wouldn't pay checks, and so they bought all. He and his dad bought all the product they could possibly afford, and then they used their own money to pay commissions. And then when people wanted their commission checks, Dr. Wallach would actually sign. He would get their check after 2 or 3 months, but he'd pay you now just to keep the ball rolling. That's how bad the service was at that company, Superlife, many years ago. And you fast forward to today, and you think about the little tiny potholes and molehills that we let stop us. Whatever it is, we've got a story of why we're not rich, why we're not great, why longevity doesn't work, why network marketing doesn't work, why we don't work. And you know what it all boils down to? We don't want to work, because I'll guarantee you in your life, you did not raise your children to stop at every little tiny obstacle. You do not want to stop at every little tiny obstacle. Nobody does. So what's letting you do that anymore? This call's too early. This call's too late. Tom's ugly. I don't like watching the video. Whatever it is, we've all got stories that are going to stop us. Oh, Tom's done this. Tom's done this. Longevity's done this. Longevity's done that. It's not, that story's got no legs. Here's the deal. You've got a great product line. It takes 4 legs to build it. You need to find 4 legs of that chair. Otherwise, you fall off it because you've only got 3. I was trying to simulate falling off a chair right then. It didn't work so well. But the fact of the matter is, each and every one of us have got to have 4 stable legs on the chair. Who are they going to be? Our son, Rob and Jeannie from Temecula, Jimmy from and Elaine from New York. Is that going to be one of our legs? Fine, I got a great leg. Who are the other 3? Who are the other 3? I don't know anybody. Yes, you do. You're not, if you don't, go meet them. Go out there and meet them. I guarantee you go to the grocery store, you go to the liquor store, you go to the coffee shop, you go to FedEx, you go where you go. Go meet somebody. I don't go anywhere. Well, that's the problem. You gotta go somewhere. Where are you gonna go? You gotta go someplace. Go meet some people. This thing is not the internet. The internet's great. I'm talking into the internet right now. The great thing about the internet, it's a great tool to get the word out about things. But I'll guarantee you, it's not the end all. I'll guarantee it, it's not the end all. Somebody that doesn't know me is watching this video, they're going, that guy is a raving maniac and I don't want to be his friend. He's nuts. But then you meet me at the coffee shop, we develop a relationship, you borrow some money from me, you don't pay me back, and the next thing you know, we are fast friends, or however that works. I'm going to tell you, it works. It works. You develop relationships. And then they go, oh, I don't have any money and I can't pay you back. Well, I'm sorry that you can't pay me back, but I don't want to loan you any more money, because the first time I loaned you money, it didn't work out so well because you told me you were going to pay me back in a week and you didn't do it. Why don't you let me show you another way to make a little more money? Well, I don't know. I don't think I can. That call's too early in the morning. Well, yeah, it is a little early in the morning, but if you're going to try to figure out a way to make the money to pay me back and never have to borrow money again, you might just have to set that alarm a little earlier in the morning. Well, it's going to wake up my wife. Well, your wife might need to get up too, and we all got to get going. Well, my kids are going to be asleep, and they're going to hear the phone ring. Well, I know that, but that might be something nice that you can teach your kids about money and being responsible. So all you're doing is erasing. And I don't know why I went down this rabbit hole today, but I'm telling you, I like it because I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be an excuse out there for everything. And how you handle those excuses is going to be the solution. So let's read a page of this book before it's too late and I get yelled at by Greg Arnold, the author of this book. Greg Arnold, are you on here this morning?
Yes, I am, sir.
It's awful early in the morning. What are you doing up so early? Are you tired?
I'm trying to get you to pay back that loan.
Well, that is so good. And tell people, we'll read your book tomorrow. We've got 3 minutes. Tell people why you even wrote this book.
You know, Tom, I wrote it originally for my downline. I wanted to have a system in place for them, and I thought it was an entertaining way to set up something that could teach people how to build their business.
And you've been able to do that, and you wrote the book many years ago, and all it's really done, it's stood up to the test of time, and it's actually more relevant now than it was back then, right?
It seems to be getting better and better, maybe because I keep reprinting it.
Yeah, and I heard that you might let us, once I learn how to do the webinars, you're going to actually let me show them the page on the book so they know I'm actually reading and I'm actually staying to the script, right?
Well, you know, Patty's going to set that up.
Well, that's going to be very exciting. Well, Greg, welcome to Youngevity. How's it worked for you so far?
I love this company.
They are fair. How do you like the comp plan?
The compensation plan is really good. You know, everybody says that their compensation plan is great, but when you start paying multiple levels of diamonds, and then when you get to the, you know, a third level of, you know, a triple diamond, and you start being able to make money off of every single sale going on in the company, no matter where it goes on in the world, it's a very, very powerful compensation plan.
It is absolutely terrific. And it's terrific having you and Patty aboard and your team. And am I right? If you want to make this thing fly, you go find 4 stable legs, you build the chair, and you teach those people to teach their people, right?
That's the only way to build it, Tom.
How long have you been a network marketer?
About 35 years.
And
I have to thank you, Tom, for pulling us out of retirement because this has been great.
Well, Patty, good morning, and I love you too. But aren't you happy that I pulled you out of bed and moved this call up to 6:30 in the morning so you can start your day even more pumped up than before?
Well, you know, that was the easy part after pulling us out of the tropics.
I told them that the news was wrong and it really doesn't snow in Colorado and they need to move to Longmont because it's actually warmer than Panama, which was a little lot, you know, I knew they'd figure it out once they got here, but they're the first ones that ever believed me, and they moved to Longmont. And so they were a little mad at me for the first few snowstorms, but now they love it here, don't you?
Just right, Tom, but I keep looking for that surf right out beyond all that white stuff.
All right, and don't you love partnering with your upline, like, you know, jumping in the, you know, you and I and Denise and Patty, jumping in the foxhole together, developing a plan and working that plan every day?
This has been a lot of fun, and that's really what it should be, is a lot of fun.
And each and every one of you, wherever you are in the country, wherever you are in Australia, wherever you are in the world, you can do that just like this, where you go find your 4 people and you rely on them and they rely on you and you are in the foxhole together. That doesn't mean Brandy and everybody else down in Tennessee and Alabama and all the places that you guys do, all those wonderful seminars and all those shows. That doesn't mean you don't do that. That just means that you have an infrastructure to help you do that. You build a team to do it together, and you're all having fun and you're laughing and you're doing it. That's why it's so great. And then it becomes a party. Greg and his team, they have barbecues, they have all kinds of stuff. And it's incredible watching that team develop. It's incredible watching that team evolve. And then you take a look at little Judd, and he's doing the same thing. And you take a look at Ken Smith, and you take a look at Sandy Ellsberg, and you take a look at Susan and Herb La Madrid, and you take a look at John Boyd. Everybody's moving at their own chosen speed, but they're all going toward a goal of having financial time and health freedom. And I'm telling you what, do it the easy way. Do it this way. Read these books. Go to Masters of Enrollment. Understand the process and it'll get 1,000 times easier. It'll be 1,000 times more fun. You will love your life. You will love your team. And at the end of the day, you're going to know you made a great difference for a heck of a lot of people. Another one is in the can, everybody. Thank you for watching. And let's see. I'll see you